Good morning, everybody. Johnny B. Good here, located still in North Las Vegas. The local time here is 12:29 a.m. Today, once again, is Saturday. September 20th, 2014. How in the world do we get out of here? Use Buckus Airy Street. Sorry about that. Anyway, just got up. It is 2:30 my time, Central Time. I certainly could have woken up 2.5 hours ago, but I did not want to arrive at the receiver too early, thus burning up my hours. Especially, I only have, 9 hours available today. 9.5, actually. I'm also mindful of my next load. I want to be able to at least pick up my reload, you know. I don't want to just deliver this load and then forget about my load going to Maryland. That would not be cool. Really? Tom says go straight. That sign says make a left. We shall follow the sign. Follow the sign. By the way, blue is mighty looking real clean. Mighty pretty. I'm in the wrong lane. Thank God there's nobody beside us now. For those of you who were our expecting a great Las Vegas video. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but after the Blue Beacon, which is right in front of us there on the right, after the Blue Beacon, all I could do was run to that truck stop, and it was so hot that I actually had to go in the sleeper, run the APU on high, close the curtain to keep the cool inside the sleeper berth, because if I don't close the curtain, then the APU is not big enough to cool the whole truck. And even then, I was inside the sleeper berth with the curtains closed, and down to my I was down in my underwear just to get enough, make it a little comfortable. So all I did after getting the Blue Beacon was edit some videos and inside the sleeper berth. That's all I could do. I actually know some people that live here. One particular guy who was really close to me, who has many times picked me up in the past. I could have called him up and probably asked him to pick me up, but don't want to overdo it, right? Alright, local time here, it is 12:36 a.m. I've got half a tank of fuel right now. What I really should do is make it to Milliken Avenue on Ontario, California, and get fuel over there by the petrol. That way I can get a fuel receipt in case I need to park over there later this afternoon or tonight, because that is a controlled parking. It's like $15, $10 to park there. Usually well does not pay for truck parking. And they shouldn't have to. It's part of my job to plan all out, you know, make sure I fuel the right places, the right time. is exactly 258 miles from here to the city of Industry, California. And that right there, my friends, is downtown Las Vegas. By the way, I'd like to say hello and greetings to Gart Emsley. For those of you who do not know who Gart Emsley is, Gart is an Australian truck driver who recently migrated to Canada. In fact, as I remember, he gave up his Australian citizenship and became a Canadian citizenship, a Canadian citizen, so he could drive in Canada. Problem is, Gart's company only works in Canada. But I saw on his Facebook page yesterday, supposedly his company asked a handful of drivers who were interested in, if anyone was interested in working across the border, raise their hands. And of course, Gart had to raise his hands. I could just imagine Gart raising his hand, the quickest and the fastest among the bunch. So whether that comes out realistically or not, I don't know. But Gart, good luck to you, man. I hope it works out. I definitely would love to meet you. The multi-billion-dollar biggest casinos in the world. I look at places like this and I can't help but to wonder what happens. Well, I know what's going to happen, but it's all gonna crumble all down when the Lord returns. Not even sure if truck drivers are allowed on this lane. I think we better get over, Blue. Too late. Solid white line now. Besides, we're just gonna go straight, right? So Mandalay Bay. TA truck stop should be coming up here within 3 miles or so. The 4G network here's only got like 1 bar, 2 bars. Up there where the old Flying J was, it was a full bar. Now it's a full bar. Oh, you'll never know it's Sprint. Sprint is the greatest when they're available and reliable. But I was amazed. I was over there by at the Petro. The 4G network was full bars, but it wouldn't upload a video. I'm glad I left that place. That place is nothing to speak of anyway. That place is a shame to call it a Petro. It's really small. Okay, many of you out there are wondering what kind of camera I'm using. I'm using a Sony HDR-AS 15 and the other one is also a Sony HDR-AS 30, which was given to me by a couple from Arizona. And also like to mention Don Swan, who donated the tripod and the memory card and among other things. My phone is an HTC One. Oh, we just passed the TA on the right. What else is there? One of you are asking what that red light was above the dash. I think you guys were referring to the drive cam. I don't know why, for some reason, a couple of days ago, it was running solid on red, and now it's been running solid green. But there is a red light underneath the CB. I don't know what that is. I really don't. I wish this express lane would come to an end. I have this irresistible urge to get over. Just like a British truck driver has an irresistible drive to drive on the left side of the road. Alright, here we go. Finally we can get out of this. feel kind of naked being on that lane. Quite honestly, I don't even remember which of these large casinos that has truck parking anymore. But then again, what would I do in a casino? I suppose I could use their buffet. But man, their buffets are getting expensive. There was a time when buffets were pretty cheap in casinos. Not anymore, man. Usually buffets around here cost $15. Man, that's 2 meals already. That's just way too expensive. Alright, we'll catch you guys later. Johnny be good here. Have a good and godly morning, everybody. Lou and I say hi. Peace.